I'm back. LTL, Editorial News, Weekend Review. The Cable News Report for March 20th, 2011. Next headline, of course, is Japan. You know, after the earthquake, tsunami, and then the nuclear explosion, they showed a blog report on what was going on during the time of the crisis. They showed the time periods of it and what was going to take effect. And really, as LTL brought it out, and you had somebody from Estonia saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, as soon as I talked about it last Sunday, it happened. About the radiation leakage, Estonia. Well, you might as well take some more notes, because what I said did go down just like that. So here's what happened. Take notes. They said because of the earthquake, but the tsunami, when that hit the power plant and the water, it stopped. You know, of course, it stopped all the electricity of it. And then they was using the generator, and the generator broke down, and it was going to cause overheating, and then the leakage of water. And of course, your reactors, 2, 3, 4. Of course, all that happened. And then, of course, they was worried about the doses, the radiation doses that people can have in their system. Did LTL tell you about there was going to be a fallout? And yes, the weather girl Jennifer from CNN was talking about the winds is going to blow that away from underneath, but no, it goes into the air. So you got air, the clouds of radiation particles in the air, and you know it's going to blow everywhere, even close to Tokyo. Of course, during that time, also during that week, there was protests. The protesters were out. They were saying, you need to shut it down. They was talking about scrapping it anyway during that time. And then, all of a sudden, here it is. Now they still had that problem. So much that, well, Kenyan embassy decided to come on back home to Kenya. Well, that makes Mr. Moses Wetangula, the former foreign minister of affairs, a genius or a prophet to not buy the Tokyo embassy and those houses, and then to take that money and put it in his pocket for the election for 2012 then. But anyway, yeah, I got something for Kenya about that. Here it is. He's now the head chairman of Ford Kenya or something. So it sounds like a car dealer. But anyway, going back to Japan, here it is. Now they fearing for their life. I told you it was going to be uninhibited, dangerous, a wasteland where it's unbearable for people to live. They could get cancer, they could get tumors, sickness, they'd be glowing in the dark. See, they don't want to listen to LTL. I told you what it is. You could call it prophecy or whatever. I told you what it was going to be, and it was going to be how it's going to happen, as I told you last Sunday. But don't listen. Glow in the dark. Be sick. Everything else. Have that CNN medical doctor, Dr. Gupta, to be down there. And then he could give his latest report. Everybody's sick. They're dying. And then the LTL will say, I told you so. Because the LTL's got God on his side. And when God is on his side, who shall be against him? I'll be back with another story on the LTL Editorial News, the Weekend Review, the Cable News Report.